Hi, great to meet you again. I am Nifin Sorakmatova, English Linguistics Department at Bucharest State University. Today, we're going to talk about school and university, how it is different being a student at secondary school and how it might be different being a student at a higher education institution, and what is meant to many young people in Pakistan. So today's our talk, in today's our class and talk, we will be reflecting upon the nature of being a student and how it is closely connected with idea of success. How students, how young people who are entering the universities assume that university is success and understand the importance of personal vision to successful outcomes, formulate a personal definition of success, and how students gain insight into personal motivation, inspiration, and values, and see how this can assist with current study. And formulate a personal vision of the future and consider how current study contributes towards that vision. And choosing to go to university is a major life decision. And students invest a great deal in attending university, like time, money, effort, personal risk. For some people, a great deal of courage is involved as they have familiar role of friends and family. And in most countries, in many countries, women might have a courage to go to university. Some travel a long way to study, opening up new places and ways of living as well as studying. Others decide to study subjects they have already found difficult and determined to be successful nonetheless. Many are worried that they will not succeed at their studies and, or will let down family. Such a decision is not made lightly. It is accompanied by high hopes. Everybody both gives up something, but also aims to gain something. There is a goal, a plan, and an ambition, an expectation and of success. Looking towards success is highly motivating. It is what keeps people going, and what makes it possible to make that sacrifice that university demands. For some people, success at university is a goal in its own right. A degree is carried with you throughout life. Greater knowledge of the subject discipline is the goal for other people. They value knowledge for its own sake. Major students, for example, sometimes take time away from work for a number of years simply to gain a deeper appreciation of subject that fascinates them. However, most students want more than knowledge and degrees. Although they may enjoy the subject they have chosen, they regard a degree as necessary passport for other kinds of success, to career, to financial security, to highly paid work, to specialist skills needed for particular work, to more interesting work, to management level work. For some, a degree is regarded as the first small step towards high office, big businesses, success, or to fame. Success means different things to different people. The kinds of success characterized by scholars or people next door are well different, but not necessarily any less valuable to the people concerned. And in Uzbekistan, success is considered to be a very an asset. And young people wish to enter the universities, and they consider themselves successful if they have successful entrance exams. There are all kinds of differences between studying at school and university. This issue determines how students might be autonomous or not autonomous. Our school, the student at school is predominantly responding to the pressure of the system through deadlines, penalties, and marks. And students follow their tutor's instructions and don't go much beyond it. What does this mean? This means that the teacher even might control whether student writes down his homework or home task in his daybook, in his notebook, and whether he forgets to do that homework or accomplishes it. And everything is controlled by a teacher. Of course, it's in the early age of schooling. And students, the content and resources students utilize are also determined by the tutor. At the early age, school children might not know what might be good for them to learn or what might be interesting for them to understand. However, many schools in the world are taking the path of independence. They want their students, whether it is in early years or in high school grade, they want their students to be independent. And gradually, one by one, they're implementing the project as making their learners independent. So pupils and students are defined in this way. A pupil is a young person who is under the direct supervision of a teacher and is learning lesson in any given subject. And student is one who is directly enrolled in a school or university or college to learn particular subject under the course of study for a particular period. And over the time, this kind of definition to a pupil and student might change. But anyway, pupils, I think, will remain under the supervision of a teacher at school. So how students, how our young people apply to university? How they choose their subject? In order to do that, students should understand that they need to find a logical progression. It is advisable to students to choose a degree course that follows logically. And this ensures that you have the appropriate knowledge base, the right specialist language, and other skills needed in managing the course. And students might be offered a place on a course for which they don't have appropriate foundation. So they need to find out from the course admission tutors exactly what needs to do to pick up, and don't underestimate the extra work involved. It is very essential to examine the course content, read course outlines carefully, find out exactly what they will be required to do, and course titles can be very misleading. Some courses, for example, appear to be creative, practical, but far more theoretical than they found. And I assure you that almost all courses at universities involve a great deal of reading and writing. Students need to form a current program. Some universities allow you to combine very different subjects, which can make study interesting, but they'll add considerably to overall workload. And students need to consider career opportunities by choosing a university. Each university has its own character and ways and doing things. So students need to find details to one that interest them. Students need to look at the prospectus, look like how their school library, local library, and career office will have copies and contact addresses. Of course, before choosing a university, it is good to attend an open day speak to the admission tutors, find out what courses really involved, how many will be in the seminar tutor group, what teaching methods are used. And of course, one more thing is important. If you are planning to go to other speakers, it is important to consider where you will be living and consider everyday life, like check your accommodation. Would you feel comfortable there? Would you fit into the university where you're likely to be happy for the duration of your course? And these are major advice for those who are going to enter university. But they emerge the question, are all students ready for higher education in Uzbekistan? In Uzbekistan, university professors think that student bodies are autonomous. It means that students can take control over their actions, and they balance responsibility and set their priorities. Students are assumed to be autonomous learners at the university. And how does it formulate it? What does autonomy mean? Like how students might be autonomous at the university? And students, first of all, students take control of their education and think themselves as a scholar. And students get to know their lecturers, and they don't think that lecturers, their greatest resource, of course. And students at the university are assertive. They create their own support system, and they seek help when they realize they might need it. And students take control of their time. They plan ahead to satisfy academic obligations and make room for everything else. And students should also stretch themselves. So that means students should enroll in at least one course, and that really challenges them. And students should make thoughtful decisions. They don't take course just to satisfy requirements and don't drop any course too quickly. The students don't think like beyond moment. They set goals for semester, the year, and university career. Students balance responsibilities, set their priorities. The lecturers at the universities don't remind learner responsibility. And it might seem very difficult to study at the university, but university prepares for better life. Being at the university, it means that you understand the importance of the personal vision and successful outcome, and you gain insight into personal motivation, inspiration, and values, and see how this can assist with your current study. And what do all students, many students, expect from university? Students expect from university a good qualification, good degree. But apart from this, students will have good friendship. They make good friends. Students make full use of college facilities, and students can develop new interests, develop skills which help them find a good job, and they learn to work better with other people, and they form the ability of collaborators work. Students learn to express themselves better. They really enjoy themselves by presenting before audience. Students find out more about who they were as a person. Students learn to think and reason better. Students develop their creativity. and they take care of their health and well-being, of course. Students take on positions of responsibility. Students at the universities manage themselves as effective adults, and students stress themselves intellectually. Students learn to manage stressful situations with calm. Students learn how to balance work, friendship, and family. Studying at the university prepares for not only well employability, but also good personality. And that's why being at the university is assumed to be already a major or a major individual. And entering the university is associated with the concept of success in the time. Thank you very much. Good luck.